Alright, guys, it's official. The Timberwolves have taken down the Lakers in a last minute clutch thriller of a game. Wally and the boys go crazy. And I say Wally because look at this 42 on some terrible efficiency. Meanwhile, KG's got 38 and 28, 6 blocks. But listen, we got cooked in the first 3 quarters of this game. Kobe had one of the greatest games of his life. It felt like. I mean, he shot 50% efficiency, so it wasn't anything spectacular for him, but he dropped 60. Shaq dropped a casual 32 and 26. That's 2K for you. Kobe played 48 minutes. I don't know why he's trying so hard to win this regular season game. Uh, but we did really good, man. We clutched up. I'm hoping that you guys got to see some of the highlights from this game. It was a thriller, and I'm looking at this and thinking, maybe we got a little playoff run in us. I don't know. Anyways, we're 11-7, number 2 seed. We jumped up from number 5 seed. Like I said last episode, we got a really really close conference. So we're only one game behind the Lakers. So today's goal after toppling the champs to kind of get to the trade deadline. We got about 2 months of games, maybe about 20 games, I'm assuming. So we're just gonna start get through these games. Little I'm saying a lot today. I gotta work on that, you know. Anyways, I'm trying to avoid it. We have a few injuries. I've realized in hindsight that I was completely wrong on Anthony Peeler. Anthony Peeler is going to be out for 4 to 6 months. It was 6 to 8. I thought it was weeks. This guy's out for the rest of the season, pretty much. I mean, he might come back in April. So, if we make a trade deadline move, he might be in it. We might find a way to throw him in it just so we know that, we're not going to really use him much. He might come back for the playoffs, but he wasn't really performing too well for us in the first place. He was shooting awful from three. Yeah, 24%. And I was really hoping that he could be a spacer for us. That was my only goal for him, really, was just for him to be out there and shoot some threes for us. But it seems like he really didn't want to do it this year. So I don't know. Maybe I messed him up by putting his 3 point tendency a little high, but we really don't have anybody on this team that can shoot. It's really just Wally and KG. But we have Felipe Lopez stepping up. He's been okay. I want to check real quick since he's going to be playing a lot more. Yeah, no, he's not much of a shooter. Let's see the exact 73. You know me, I want to make sure these boys are shooting. I mean, of his attributes or anything, but we'll put him at a nice 40. But we're looking ahead of the season. We're hoping these boys can keep off the injury bug. Rush Strickland should be back soon. But Kendall Gill, Gary Trent, and Slater are pretty much playing our backup minutes. Igor is falling out of the rotation. I have my little obsession with Igor. Just want to. Yeah, he's really the only young guy on this team, so that's why I've been kind of hyped for him. But he sucks, man. I don't know what else to say. He might be a serviceable backup point guard. But anyways, I'm yapping. You know how it goes. Let's get into 11-17. Let's get to the 25th game. So a little quick mac. That's 7th games. So yeah. Oh my God, another Lakers matchup. Any important games here? We got the Kings, who are pretty good this year. I want to say, yeah, good seed. Then Warriors, or the 7th seed. Clippers, who are out of it. They suck. We expect that. Nuggets, whatever. Hawks, Jason Terry, Sharif, kind of okay. Blazers, Yeah, they suck. We got a few games here we really don't care about. So let's sim to this next Lakers game. I will go through in much detail that Lakers game. I'm not too focused on it. And for these eras, it scouting really does not matter. I mean, I know the guys in here that I'm gonna pick. So what I just do, let CPU take care of it. Now Rod Strickland's back. We're just gonna let the coach dictate the lineup. Okay, we're getting a few wins here. A few losses we shouldn't be getting, but regardless, we go 4-2 here after our Lakers game. Puts us at number 2 in the conference. We're kind of feeling good here. Of course, this is back in the day when division leaders get the first and second seed, maybe the third seed. I don't know at that point if there was a third division, but anyways, yapping. We are number 2 out west, hoping we can keep this position. The bottom of the playoffs is definitely getting a little lower, so we feel pretty good about definitely being a top 5, top 6 team out west, as long as we can keep it up. Now we got some big games here. We got AI, obviously the Lakers again. We got Paul Pierce. So brutal stretch. We got Yao. It'll be a beautiful matchup, but we're not worried about it. I say we simcast these games. We're a little more invested in these. We jump in if it gets a little close. Nope. We are not worried about this game. Timberwolves are just cooking the Lakers. This is a really good sign. This is a team that if we get out of the first round, we're probably gonna see them. If we get into the conference finals, we're definitely gonna see them. I have this team as my championship prediction, but it looks like we're beating them by 20. Let's see what KG cooking these boys. They do not have an answer to KG. Wally doesn't perform as well this game, but that's okay. That's okay. And it's Shaq and Kobe again, predictably. Just not having the monster games they had last time, thankfully. But anyways, 76ers, let's simcast this one. Not even a close game again. We are about to blow these boys out. 30-point win. You know how it goes. We are just on a tear here. We're really trying to get that number 1 out west. I mean, KG. What is he averaging on the season? 29, 15, 5, 1, and 2. Isn't that beautiful? His best true shooting percentage in his whole career by a good amount. Wow. That is surprising. And Wally, woo! Wally and KG might be a most improved conversation. Just them two. 5-point jump for the 5-point jump for the man. Yeah, we loving that. Look at that 3-point percentage. Just about 50%, man. We love to see it. And Terrell Brandon getting those assist ups. Now listen, I got some feedback from one of my viewers. One of one. He said, "Why are you complaining about Terrell Brandon's assist? He's at his career average." But brother, I have high expectations for my boys. Terrell Brandon, I want him so bad to just get to 9. But he's giving me 12 points, so I can't complain. Clearly someone's feeding KG, so, if it works, don't touch it. And that's what is happening right now. We're tied with the Lakers. We got the tiebreaker, of course. So we're at the top of the West. Just almost halfway through the season. This team sucks. Let's just simulate through it. Rockets, yep, they still suck despite having Yao. Oh, this one hits us. Joe Smith, our key 6 man. He is going to be out for over a month. Man, that's a brutal one. Let's check the rotation real quick without him. It's okay. Kendall Gill, he's still cooking. You know how it goes. But this is tough, man. He's had a good season. We've really liked having him. I guess he's kind of gone down. He's performing a little better. I think he was at 12 earlier in the season. He's basically on par with his last season. And that 3-point percentage, whew, 14%. Man, Joe, I know I told you to shoot him, but quit. Anyways, team's looking all right. We think we can live without Joe Smith. And we got some rest days up in here. Look at this. We got a 5. Get a little Christmas break here. We got a 5-day rest. We got a 4-day next week for New Year's. All right. Boys are gonna be partying it up somewhere probably. This is when we go on our losing stretch. Oh, okay. Get the bad boy Pistons. I haven't looked at the standings on the other side. Let's check them out. We got Orlando, predictably at number 1. A little surprising. We got the Hornets. I did not expect this team to be good, but 2K loves the Hornets in these eras rebuilds. We got Ray Allen leading the Bucks. Okay. Philly, this is where we expect them to be. New Jersey, kind of falling off from last year, a little concerning. And Detroit, man, they're only at 6. A year in the future they win a championship, but I guess not right now. Looking a little rough. Anyways, we'll simcast it. Don't want to go through too many games too fast, but at the same time I do. Oh, now this is a good time to say I have trade override on, or what is it called? CPU trade permission on, because I don't want these boys just throwing away guys for nothing. Bob Outlaw I think this is fair. I'm gonna agree on all the little trades. When I see a first round pick involved, I'll stop them from making some dumb decisions. Anyways, we got the Nuggets, or we got the Pistons here, and we get blown out. A 2,000 blowout. Lose by 9 points. All right, we lose to the Pistons, but it's okay. We come back here. We got the Suns, a team that's competing with us in the standings. They're number 4 right now. So let's hope we can pull through in this game. Do a little simcast. Maybe we can get a close one. Oh, there we go. It's a beauty. Joe Smith is back. It was only 2 weeks. It didn't matter. They always overestimate. But he couldn't help us in the Suns game. Let's see. Down the stretch, we're up by 10. Slow it down a little bit. Doesn't really matter. We're pulling through in these games. We're winning a good bit here, boys. We love to see it. Maybe the Timberwolves are a little ahead of schedule. Now, in real life, I think they were 2 or 3 seed this season. But look at that. Wally and KG, 31 apiece each. Efficient enough. 4 threes, we like that. And Sean Marion is Stephon Marbury got nothing for us. Another big break here. Then we played the nasty ass Jazz. Another Rockets game. The Warriors. They're not too amazing either. So we got a few games here where we're chilling. I might make a big jump here. I'm not really too interested in the Blazers or Warriors. Hey, who's on this team? Let me do my 2002 flashback. We got Gilbert Arenas, Antoine Jameson. Pretty nice team. And Blazers, yeah, they suck. I'm surprised they're even 8th. They got a young Zach Randolph and old Scottie Pippen. This team sucks. Not really worried about any of these teams. No one's standing out to me. Might just go ahead and sim to the Spurs. I say let's do it. We gotta get some big jumps in here. We gotta get to that trade deadline. Ross Strickland's finally back. Okay. Put him back in the rotation. Ooh, 30-point win there. We held the Jazz to 62 points. Yeah, I wanna take a little peek at this. Not that we scored anything crazy, but man, we held previous finals appearance Utah Jazz to 62. I mean, they suck this year. What is there? The conference ranks 14 yet. They suck. But we're on a little winning streak here. We got a 4 games, so you know how it goes. Anyways, back to simming. Oh, Joe Smith. He can't keep them legs together. 8 to 10 weeks. Well, let's hope that it's a little shorter than it says. Usually is. Don't care about these. Let's just get through these games. Penny Hardaway getting traded to the Celtics for Vin Baker and a first round pick. This is an old Penny Hardaway. This is a good Suns team. It's a bad Celtics team. I say no. Screw the Celtics. They don't need more. And we're still winning here. D Rose. I assume that's not the MVP D Rose, as he's a 65. But anyways, cool with this. You gotta have some bad trades out there. And Felipe Lopez, our backup for Anthony Peeler, is out 6 to 8 weeks. We're chilling with that. Let the injuries come in. We got some easy teams here. Okay, I'm cool with all these trades. Let them happen. Joe Smith, he's back. And he's back just in time. We got the Spurs game. But look at this stretch. We got one loss here. And then, whew, don't count that loss. And we got like a 10 to 15 game win streak right here. Ooh, looking beautiful with number 1 by 2 games. And it's us, the Lakers, and the Spurs, the teams I've been telling you guys about. And here we go. This is a big game up against the Spurs. Let's see if we got it in us. Let's look ahead of schedule real quick. I'm assuming trade deadline is sometime this week. It has to be before the All-Star break. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Spurs. Let's simcast it. I'm really hoping we can step in this game. This game should for sure be a close one. That's what I'm thinking. The Spurs, oh my god. Is it a close one? Yes, it is. We're down by 3. 9 minutes to go. Slow it down. Let's hope we can get to 1 or 2 minutes and jump in here. Oh, it's going back and forth. They're making it a game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Looks like we're going to get the jump in here. Okay, we hit the 2-minute mark. Let's see what the Timberwolves are made of.
Rebounds in the game. Getting it down. Inside. And slammed in by Garnett.
And he just knew he could get them that much-needed basket. Wow.
Spurs trail by 5. Kerr outside. Here's Duncan. That's good. And so Kerr with the assist. Duncan's got 14 points now in this. Rebound, San Antonio. Duncan's got 15 rebounds here tonight. 107 left here in the 4th quarter. Parker, right side. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, the fact is, he's not a lock for me, but he was open enough to where he should have hit that shot.
Most to Garnett. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Parker. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's 18 seconds left in the 4th. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
And you can see it in his eyes right now. Parker is going for the jugular.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
To tie it up. No good from 3-point territory. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
no choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And a tough break is his second attempt at the line. No good. And Parker puts up a deep three. Can't get it to fall. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Keller, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
That's right. We have taken down another team up top of the West. We got the Spurs in a last-minute victory. We lead down the stretch, but the Timberwolves, they almost blow it. But it doesn't matter. Wally hits the game-sealing free throws. Gets fouled twice down the stretch. Makes us 3 of 4. KG, beautiful game as well. I mean, this is a dynamic duo in the making. Wally's up to 24 points per game. We're really impressed with him. And I'm almost wondering if he might even be an all-star this year. Haven't checked all-star voting at all. Let's see what it's looking like. I guess he would be front court. That makes it a lot harder. So we got KG up at number 1. But then, that's to be expected. If he wasn't, I'd be very disappointed. So unfortunately, we don't have him up here, but that's okay. We chilling. Unless I'm blind. No, I don't think I am. Yeah, no. Anyways, we're coming down the stretch right before the midway point. Or I guess we're past. We're at 45 games played. So we're a little bit past the halfway point. We're coming up on the trade deadline. I think this is where we end today. But looking into the next episode, we're going to be considering, no promises, we're going to consider making some trades. I don't really know what to look for right now. I'm feeling pretty good with the team. I know I'm going all over the place, but we're the number 1 seed. We have game-tying wins over the Lakers, and we're 1-1 with the Spurs. So if we're up here in top 3, we might be pretty solid at number 1. The Spurs are 5.5 games behind. We're kind of running away with it. I was very surprised by this. I had no expectations of us being this good this early, but I do expect this to be more of a regular season kind of team. And I think when we face the Spurs and the Lakers in a 7-game series, I just don't know if we had the firepower to pull through in that kind of series. So maybe we're looking at some trades. The team isn't super, super deep, but the overalls are going up like crazy because we're just winning. We're missing 2 of our shooting guards for a good amount of time. Anthony Pure is almost back. Felipe Lopez still out for a little while, but Kendall Gill, he's still performing pretty well. I'm happy with what we have right now. Actually, let's look at our stats. That's where we'll leave off of. That's what I say. Yeah. Let's look at the player stats. We got 29 and 24. Man, this is really impressive. I gotta say, first episode, wasn't too happy with Wally. It seemed like he was performing more on the level of last year, but now, I mean, he should be a front runner for most improved. If it's not KG, it's probably KG. But really happy with this too, and I think looking ahead, Wally is supposed to be our main trade asset, especially if we're trying to get a star here in Minnesota, but maybe he stays. I'm happy with how he's performing. He's shooting threes. He's up to 5 threes per game, hitting 2.5. Shooting almost 50%. I know it's at 48, but I'm always going to round up for my boy Wally. Then Terrell Brandon, he's still, he's fallen off a little bit these last few games. He's down to 11 and 8. You know me, I have super high, unrealistic expectations for him. I want him 10, 12 assists. No, I'm joking. But Terrell Brandon may be something when we are looking to trade at trade deadline. I don't know. KG's having a good season, and Wally, and I imagine this has a lot to do with Terrell leading the team. So, I don't want to make any big moves. We're number one seed, so he might be more of an off-season move if it comes to that. I feel good with Joe Smith, and after Joe Smith, I mean, these are really the only four guys worth trading around. I might can try to upgrade Mark Jackson, but he's actually been performing pretty well, and he's definitely improved. I wouldn't mind if that field goal percentage was a little better, but he's been pretty solid for us. And a lot of these other guys, I'm happy with Gary Trent, Anthony Peeler. I mean, that's the biggest disappointment. But he's almost back, so I don't. It's not like we need to trade him because he's not gonna be here for the season. So there's a very, not to disappoint, but there may be a very good chance that we don't make any moves. But if we do, I think it would have to be to address our guard situation or our center situation. We definitely don't have a backup center. I mean, KG's paying our backup minutes, so we might look into that. Might do a little off-camera trade attempts to see what we have out there. But regardless, that will be the end of episode 2. We're number 1 out west. Hopefully we can get some nice moves next episode and get ourselves to the playoffs. All right, guys. Later.